Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Coins Alert channel. This is Rich making another movie about XRP today. As always, today we're going to talk about XRP. I hope everyone is having a great day, no matter where they are in the world. This is the one-day chart again. Right now we're at $2.20. Is this the open space we were looking for? Just in the last 8 or 9 hours, XRP has started to break out with Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is now back at 93K. This has made everyone very excited. I already told you that Bitcoin has one more run up in it. No one is sure where it will fit in. Brad Garlinghouse says $200,000 on the record. I really don't think Bitcoin will reach $200,000. Even so, I still don't think it will go over $120,000. But hey, I want everyone to make money in this run, even the biggest Bitcoin holders. Also, take a look at how Bitcoin is doing. There is now some leveling off, and many people think this will begin to drop as Bitcoin goes up. We'll then move on to alt season. Now let me tell you something. It's great to see XRP finally break back up. We hope this keeps up. The bull run has begun, even Uphold said. Just said the bull run would happen. Now some people aren't sure. They say it's not time yet. We're not quite back in the bull run yet. It looks like we now have proof. It's like even the president is making trade deals. It looks great all around. The DXY is going down, which is something that will happen all season. It looks like this will be the breakout, because everything is in place. From Alex Cobb, the price range for XRP is $33 to $50. The $33 to $50 range seems a bit low to sustain research, because we're seeing a pattern very similar to what we saw in 2017, but the size is much bigger. Goals could be as high as $77 to $100. If you're ready to measure as a cup and handle, I also think that's possible. Sustain Research, on the other hand, wants a 370K Bitcoin. Let me explain. If Bitcoin really takes off and starts to tear, then I don't think any of my modest predictions for XRP can come true. After that, we'll go a lot further. But we also need to think about how useful XRP is. That changes everything. XRP active takes care of spike. Of course, the price has changed now, and everyone wants to buy. People regularly do this because they know what XRP can do but need proof that the rise is actually taking place. Every time XRP starts to go up, people think this is it, and either get back in or try it for the first time. I'm always excited about XRP though. It doesn't matter. I would have known the rise was coming even if we were still moving sideways just above $2. It looks like this could be it. Most of the money that has come into US Bitcoin ETFs since January, $381 million, all at once. I'm glad to hear this because it means the money will ship. The money will leave the Bitcoin ETFs all of a sudden when Bitcoin starts to fall apart. Where will the money go? In most likely the XRP ETFs, which I believe Atkins will soon be able to offer. The Standard Chartered Bank says fears about the independence of the Federal Reserve could cause Bitcoin to hit a new all-time high. The dollar is also being looked at by many. Okay, the dollar is getting weaker. They think that's why we need to protect ourselves. A lot of people use Bitcoin as a safety net. But these ETFs are making $381 million in a single day. Can you imagine how much money XRP ETFs will be making every day? A lot of money is going to come into those XRP ETFs. And as I already said, Trump is now making trade deals. Next up is Japan after India. Positive, the US says it's almost ready to sign a new trade deal with Japan. He is still in talks with China as well. And if they ever make a deal, that deal between the US and China would be stronger. We're now on our way. Check out crypto.com for more. We're happy to say that Crypto will be Truth Social's only partner for 3 ETFs, a Bitcoin ETF, and a first-of-its-kind ETF mix of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, Crow, and XRP. There is no doubt that Donald Trump knows what XRP is. You know they like to play it down. Oh, Trump really likes Bitcoin. Bitcoin is all he can see. People think Trump doesn't know much about XRP, but he does. Remember that they met with Ripple all the way back in 2017, 18, and 19. The man knows that XRP is made to move the dollar, whether it's paper money or digital money. It can be moved with XRP. It doesn't matter, and it also makes the US dollar stronger. Today an extra $1.50 trillion was added to the US stock market. The stock market had a terrible day yesterday. The stock market is doing very well today. Can you picture those stock traders? They don't like changes in price. They like small increases of 5% or more. 5% down, or maybe a 10% move up. They now say, okay, today is terrible. It's getting dark. Then they say we're back. The next day only to see the stock market crash again. I've never seen the stock market this crazy before. The level of risk is at an all-time high right now. Also, a lot of the money that was in the stock market is now moving into crypto, because they don't want to miss out on this. No one wants to miss this run. I also need to talk about this. The XRP Ledger Foundation has found a major security hole in the most recent update to the XRP Ledger JavaScript package. At the moment I'm making this movie, no one has talked about wallet issues on the XRP Ledger, but this does have something to do with the apps that are building on the XRP system. The XRP Ledger Foundation said that newer versions of the XRP Ledger JavaScript library, which is used to make apps, might have a security hole. They are asking projects that use these versions to update to patch versions of the code. Charlie Erickson, an expert in keto security malware, found the problem. He said that this backdoor could lead to a supply chain attack that could be very bad. But I haven't seen anything from the wallets or Xamarin yet. And Ledger hasn't even talked about this. It looks like it's only about the projects that are being built right now. But nothing seems to have happened so far. That's what I know at the moment this video is being made. I will definitely let you all know if anything changes. Then there's this, which is a crazy clown show. Even after the Ripple settlement, Oregon's new case against Coinbase makes security claims about XRP. Oregon is suing Coinbase over unregistered stocks, and the token is one of 31 things that were sold illegally, putting it back in the legal crosshairs. Then all of a sudden they use state law to say that XRP is again a security. There will be more. But one thing that stands out about the Oregon AG suit is that it covers a lot more tokens than the SEC lawsuit did. It says that 31 tokens, such as Uni AAV, Flow Link MKR, and even XRP, are unregistered securities. It really is a kitchen sink case. What it really is a bunch of nonsense. That's the list right there. I'm sure this guy is mad because we've finally reached the point where XRP goes through the roof and makes everyone very rich. And these people don't like seeing that, because they always have to stir things up. They still want the war on crypto to go on. They don't want new ideas to come to the US. Someone who files cases like this one, which I think will be thrown out, really doesn't like America. I don't get why they don't want innovation to grow in the US. I think that's a horrible reason. Also, we just got Coinbase futures for XRP, and in just a few hours, the volume has pushed us to 4th place on their market. Some stupid people want XRP. This is the XRP contracts that Coinbase made available. We'll soon be in 4th place. It will also be at the top of this chart. It looks like a lot of people want XRP. And the number shows that this happened in just a few hours. Think about what will happen in the next few days. This cryptocurrency is the one that everyone should own, because it can free you from financial problems. You'll be on your way to financial freedom, because the money you win will change your life, even if it doesn't happen in this run. That's a given. Right now it doesn't matter how much XRP you have. You could easily take that amount and multiply it by 30. That seems to be the new number for XRP. What I mean is that I see a lot of people calling for $60 XRP. That's what most people think will happen. Multiply the amount of XRP you have by $60. It's safe to say that you should multiply it by $30. So that's what you can expect from this run. Since we're still watching the run from 2017 to 2018 when XRP went from almost nothing to $3.84, we're now over $2. It looks like the run is finally going to start. We're leaving. This is a lot higher than this. And if you play your cards right and plan everything out correctly, you can easily make a lot